And we're back with another episode of Pokemon Liquid Crystal. And something fairly important happened this morning. For those of you who don't know, there was a rather important announcement made on Pokemon Direct. Worldwide, in fact. So everyone viewed it at the same time. It happened at about 11 AM. In which new games were announced. Not just new games, but Generation 6. Oh my god, yes! It's been announced as of this morning. And if you haven't seen the trailer, I don't know, I might link it right here. So I recommend you see that if you have any interest in these games. Which, why wouldn't you be if you're watching this video, you completely crazy person? So, yeah, several interesting things to point out. By the way, for this episode I'm just going to be taking on these gym trainers. I might even reach Claire by the end of it, who knows. But anyway, onto the trailer. I was going to make a separate video about it, but there will be enough of those. And I don't want to just like pander to get views, I don't know. It's one of those things that everyone's going to be making one, like clamoring, but I'd rather not put in the effort. I'd rather just stay my views whilst also making a video. So I kind of kills two birds with one stone. So yeah. There are some Pokemon revealed along with such things, but the most important aspect, of course, it's 3D! And, well, my views on 3D in general, but this mostly applies to films, is very sketchy. Oh, balls, do I have Krabby on me? I do not. I'm going to need strength. I don't know, I'll go back and get strength in a second. But anyway, yeah, my thoughts on 3D are very hit and miss. 3D itself is not the problem for me, at least this is mostly for film's sake, because in the case of films, 3D is, I've said this many times on my Mystery Dungeon series, that 3D is something that just seems to exist just for the sake of not storytelling, is what I'm trying to say. It's mostly done for the visual aspect, and that detracts from everything else. With games, I don't think it's so bad. So, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the DS apparently has been out for like 7 years. I didn't know it was that long. It just goes to show how good the system it is. But yeah, these next games will be entirely on the 3DS. And if you see the trailer, you'll notice it. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty good with all the cel-shaded battles and stuff. I think it will probably... It needs a bit of tweaking. But considering that it's still January, the games aren't out to October, by the way. So that's plenty of time for you all to save up if you don't already have a 3DS like me. One of those weird people that buys new consoles just for Pokemon. So that's going to be another hole in my budget. But oh well, totally worth it in my opinion. So yeah, there's 5 Pokemon that were shown. I forget the names of the starters, but the names of them are around. I might flash them up on the screen as I say them. So anyway, the grass starter... It looks like a kind of chipmunk / chestnut thing. I don't know what angle they were going with for it. But it's not a reptilian grass starter for a change. So that's something new. It looks kind of cool, I quite like it. And obviously being a grass type fan, I may end up just using it anyway. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to see its final evolution first. That's always been the way with me. Of course, usually I just go with grass anyway, so screw it. And the fire type is a fox. It's a different looking fox from, say, Vulpix. It looks cool. I think it's most people's favourite, judging by reactions I've seen on forums and videos and such. I don't know. It is kind of cool. I just hope it doesn't evolve into a firefighting type, because we have enough of those. And then the water type is a frog. And it has big ass eyes. I seem to remember it's called Frocky actually, or maybe it's pronounced differently. I don't even know. They've literally only been in existence for less than 4 hours as of recording this video, because it's Tuesday. Well, this will be Wednesday's episode, so this will have no context. I'll have said like this morning when it was friggin' yesterday. But this is in terms of you watching this video, so it's today for me, yesterday everyone else. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Oh well, I do that often, so there you go. So yes, Froggy is a frog. It looks kind of strange, but as you know, I enjoy strange things, so I might end up using that purely for the weirdness. As with all Pokemon, at least this is the general reaction amongst many people. There's the initial, what? Like, people need time to adjust to new Pokemon. I mean, I have had that with several Pokemon. I've kind of got used to that now. But I remember when Generation 4 was released, a lot of those Pokemon were like, what? But over time you grow to love such things. So it'll be nice in the end. People will just come to see these as normal. And then Generation 7 will be out, and then people complain about that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. And then there's 2 other Pokemon which have no names as of yet, but they are the Legendaries. I think I may have done this wrong. Yeah, I have. Thankfully I can just do this. They are the Legendary Pokemon. And one of them is a massive flying beast dragon thing. And the other is a deer thing. I know the deer is based off something. I can't quite put my finger on what it is. But I imagine, obviously everything's based on something, but I know what the deer should be based off. But I don't, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. I think we're nearly at Claire, actually. Yeah. I don't know if you've said the game. Oh, okay. Claire is a black square. Don't know if that will cause any problems, but we'll see. I don't know if I even mentioned the game's names and the fact they're Pokemon X and Y, which I know some people are going to be like, oh, that's not names, they've run out of things. Just go screw yourselves. The Legendaries kind of are in the shapes of X and Y as well. Obviously they will have been designed afterwards. By the way, Egbert's getting his first run out, but he's not going to do much here, except against those Seadras, as you've already seen, because of typing and whatnot. Oh well. So yeah, people bitch about the names, but what else are you supposed to... I don't know, they're running out of things, but... Actually, I will admit this now, I suppose. I was making my own custom 6th gen, which is purely in written format at the moment, and it was going to be called Pokemon Opal and Jade. That would have been a good thing to go with, but X and Y works. And the plot of the games might be based off the things in the titles, so you never know. We'll see how it goes. What else is there that was in the trailer? Well, for one thing, it looks like it's the location-wise. There's definitely the Eiffel Tower in that trailer somewhere, or at least something that's supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. You know, I'm just going to use Egbert here. So, Europe, maybe? What I think would be amazing is if every city in the game was based off some European city. So I'd love London to be in there, like a gym. I would love the gyms to be based off, like, famous landmarks or monuments, like if Big Ben was London's. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Shedskin. God damn it. What else is there? Obviously you have France. And you have Italy. There's so many things in Italy. You could do the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I suppose. That would be an amazing gym, actually. And there's others that elude me at this time, but there's so many landmarks around in Europe. That would be amazing. Or it might just all be in France. Either way's fine. Even though I'm not particularly fond of France as a place. Oh no! Oh, you ass. Kill my Egbert. Dare I use Fluffles now? I won't subject her to that pain. So yeah, there's plenty of other things happening. Well, not that much actually, but there's a lot going on in the trailer. But you should probably formulate your own opinions. That's my personal. I am like such a huge poker fan. I'm sure many of you know this already. I'll pretty much buy any main series thing. Oh, takedown. Well, that's better than tackle, isn't it? I'll buy any main series thing that comes my way, essentially. So that's good. So I'll splurge money on this. On many things Pokemon related. So I'm going to buy a 3DS eventually. I need to like find a peak time at which, obviously if I buy it now, it'll still be expensive, and maybe these announcements may even stay expensive. But when it gets closer to the release date, then it will be expensive again. So I need to like find a middle ground, or maybe it won't be. I have no idea. I hope those boulders stay, because I don't want Krabby with me now. Otherwise I'm going to have to deposit something that I don't want. The Gengar's going to be quite useful here. You know what would be awesome? I want like a... What is it? A shadow? No, not shadow tag. There's a ghost boosting item. That would be very useful because currently... Oh my god, I just realised I think I can get the TM for Sludge Bomb now. I completely missed that. Well, I'll go get it after the gym. which we're taking on in this episode. Man, a lot of stuff is getting done. Well, I don't know, but this is the 8th badge, man. I hope Claire is functional, because she is definitely 2 pieces of black. I'm sure she's not supposed to look like that. We'll see. Who do we have up front? I think Dragonair might be our first Pokemon. Or it might be Gyarados. Ooh. Either way, I'll keep Egbert up in front. I am Claire! Apparently, the world's best Dragon Master! Well, that's friggin' debatable. There's so many of those. I can hold my own even against the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Let's do it! As a gym leader, I'll use my full power against my opponent. I would laugh if she appeared here as... No, she's herself again. That is what Claire is supposed to look like, for those of you who don't know. And she's a Dragonair. We can take down the Dragonair, I believe. It's only level 41, okay. Use Thunder Wave on this boyo. I feel like I'm well equipped to take this person down. I wish Swinub was evolved, but we did just get it in the last episode, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Iron Tail. I should have used those rare candies on it, shouldn't I? Oh well. I might do it once I beat the gym for some reason. I don't know. We're getting stuff done though. I'm kind of skeptical about her Kingdra. So hopefully that doesn't cause me too many problems. Yeah, I keep forgetting it has shed skin. Gosh darn it. Oh well. So after I get this badge anyway, before I go east, there's some things I want to do with Waterfall anyway. Or there's at least one thing. I might do Whirl Islands. Oh, stop missing, you Thunderclap. Oh, and it knows Extreme Street apparently. I might go to Whirl Islands, because I didn't explore those. And then there's Mount Mortar, which also has a waterfall area in it. So I'll do those before I go east to take on the Pokemon League. Can't believe we're there already. Oh, come on! You douchebag. That's okay. Iron Tail, I don't know. It's not got the ridiculous accuracy thing going on that Zap Cannon does. Or Fortress. Ah, stop it. At least it's... What? No, does not compute. I'm fairly sure Dragonair does not know Hyper Fang. You fool. Speaking of Dragonair, Dratini is seen in the trailer. So that will be in the new games, assuming. I imagine it would, otherwise why would they have put it there? And you know it's crazy to think... Oh, for goodness sake. Well, Egbert's down. It's crazy to think that you have Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, yeah. And when were those released? In like 2002 in Japan, 2003 everywhere else, I believe. That might be a bit wrong, but yeah. And Pokemon obtained there, you can transfer those to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and then from those to Black and White 2. And then if you can... I imagine there would be no reason why you couldn't transfer Pokemon from Black and White 2 or just Black and White 1 to X and Y. That means that potentially, that's said wrong. That's a word apparently. So potentially, you could have owned a Pokemon for 11 years and still be using it. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that's another thing. That did I even mention this? I said that the announcement was worldwide, but the actual games themselves have worldwide releases as well. Can't believe that I didn't mention that. That's fairly important. That means that Japan doesn't get it first for once. So that's always good. Britain often gets screwed over, or Europe in general, should I say. But not as bad as Australia sometimes. Although, having said that, we did get Black and White 1 first, for some odd reason. And by first I mean second, because Japan obviously got it first. Oh no! Not smokescreen. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. I'd like to think. Oh no! Okay, here comes Hyper Beam. Here come the beam! I should be able to live that. Oh, and I do. I was kind of expecting not to live it, purely because I just said that I was gonna live it. Yeah, there you go. Please kill it. Die! Oh man. Oh, it is frozen though. Yep. Hopefully she doesn't have another potion. Oh, she does. What a bitch. And of course it fully heals it. Okay, so hopefully this king just stays frozen this whole time. Here's counter. Man, I remember how broken being frozen was in Generation 1. You could not unfreeze yourself unless you had an ice heal. Which weren't that easy to come across, I don't believe. Unless you could buy them in shops, but I never bothered to check. Let's use Gengar. Gengar always gets us out of a tight situation. And this is closer than I would like. Man, the level's definitely caught up. We are still a bit ahead, but now that we have a 6th team member, it might be shared out a bit less. Ooh, Fluffles, level 29. Another Dragonair, okay, so she has the same team as she does in her original Crystal. I can take that. Claire's often tough, to be honest. Oh, I don't know why she's not... I don't know. You'd think, like, Link and Zelda could have given her, maybe, at least a Gyarados, or, like, a Shelgon, or a Flygon, or something, I don't know. I'm not complaining, though, because it means I won. Good job, Gengar. Saved the day as usual. Leader Claire was defeated. I lost? I don't believe this. I can't believe this. I've said that 50 billion times during this play. Oh, and now she turned black again. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There are 2 sacred Pokemon living in harmony deep inside the den. Some gang members have been spotted there recently. I fear they have learned of these 2 sacred Pokemon and are here to capture them. Hello, this sounds like new plot devices for this game. You can get rid of the gang, I'll recognize who's a trainer worthy of gym badge. Well, that sounds like content worthy of dedicating itself to another episode, so this is where I'm going to end it. Almost. Because you remember what I said earlier about what I was going to do with those rare candies? Yeah, I'm going to use them. Because why the hell not? I'm not using them for anything else. Here we go. I assume I still have them on me. There we go. We got 6 of them. I believe it evolves at level 33. There's one. And it's a tedious process of feeding all of them to Fluffles. You hungry bastard. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. Oh well. Level 32. I think it's 33. It might be 32. We'll see. No, it's 33. Or maybe it's more than 33, but I don't believe it is. If so, this will be the last one. Rare candy was used as opposed to it being eaten. It's like you used for candy on it. Whatever. Here we go. And with this, we have our full team, fully evolved and everything. Of course, Fluffles needs to get more levels, that's for true. Yeah! And now Fluffles can't see. Well, I don't think it could see before. Trying to Fury attack, really? Good news is we get the TM for Earthquake later, so that's going straight on this thing when it can. I don't know where you get Ice Beam, but I don't think you're able to obtain it yet. Which sucks. Them's the breaks, apparently. Okay, so next time I guess we're heading to Dragon's Den, and I must remember to grab that TM for Sludge Bomb. Let's quickly check out Fluffles. Well, obviously the stats are going to be a bit lower, but it looks like Fluffles' attack is going to be ridiculous. I have a lot of attacking Pokemon. Then again, I have Gengar, which pretty much just covers everything special attack-wise. Oh, and Golduck is higher in special attack too. So yeah, good episode. We got the... Well, we don't have the 8th badge yet, but we defeat the 8th gym leader. So next time, off to the Dragon's Den. And no, it was not the television show that's aired here in Britain. I don't even know if it's aired anywhere else. I don't know. It's not important. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles.